Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Navy's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tones.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And it's in for a touchdown.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Give to the big fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hums it downfield. Complete to the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
Fullback's got it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Great move. Now he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants it all. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the...
Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Dances away. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Bentley. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Unloads it left. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After the missed connection, it's third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you've got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll run the counter. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down.
And I I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone. And my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Sticks it in his belly. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Holds it in and looking upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of
got enough space. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the 2nd quarter. Finding open areas. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. 1st down, 10 yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st down. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. On the option. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to... Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
6 Romaine.
On the run, it's Tyson. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been on.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. First and goal for the offense. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 7 over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Works the middle of the field. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Navy quick to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
I love the play call defensively. Third down, and you're anticipating the quarterback being in the pocket throwing the football, so you dial up the blitz. If you get home, you hit the QB and force the incompletion.
Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Rides the back on the option to give. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. And here comes the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll leave it with him. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, look out, right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's St. Clair. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to come up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go.
Trying to run, it's Tyson. Shoots his way for more. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the
final gut punch. Touchdown. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll turn to the read option, looking for the 1st down. They stop him. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. His big tight end. He's got... Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Pocket breaking down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. On the move. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He caught it. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has the ball for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Well, boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's pain.
Rambles into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulled and fired complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Back to throw, it's Penny. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, a first half down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They want to run it left here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Penny. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. At midfield, he's got room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the connection. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this.
Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today. But the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Baylor. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the left side. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have...
Touchdown, Cyclones! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a man miss. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He's got him. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. They want to throw it. It's complete to the right. And they swarm him under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking at a second and short now. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. On fourth down, going to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Scanning the field, it's Penny. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Flips it out in the flat. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now on comes the field goal unit. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. On the move, it's Jackson. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. It is incomplete. lead, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Finds the tight end, and they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Penny. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Townsend. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. On the ground, it's Jackson. Found that space and picked up 6. 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got a little space. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Got his man on the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the move. And he's in for the touchdown.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown! 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. Just what this... Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Payne. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's Mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Caught in the backfield. It's Baker. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. If you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Tyson. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Finds his big tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And it's in for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. On the run, it's Payne. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Run in the red zone. It's Payne. Smashes ahead. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long first down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And now the offense will come onto the field again. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Might be looking to run. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Sweet cut there. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great place to start for this offense. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The run from the shotgun. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Running back searching for a hole. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to sneak it. The Horned Frogs are on the move. He wants to throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
In the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that drive covered 40 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Tyson. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. He's at the 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Wyoming. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. And we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right.
That's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Pressure coming. Lets it fly. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Baker. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's small. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Back's looking for the goal line. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
To the air on first down. Looking left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Bring in the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line and that game plan.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Plucks it out of the air. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? No huddle offense to the line. To the air on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Offense in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Makes the grab. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeps looking downfield. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Gonna run it. It's Payne. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Dead center perfect.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To the air, it's St. Clair. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 10 over New Mexico State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, TCU!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Pocket breaking down. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st and 10 for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Now the play fake. Finds his man down the middle. 2nd down coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Tyson. Got the 1st down and more. He now has 115 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And into the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. The kick is up and good. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And it's knocked. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Zings it complete to the right. Snares. And Stroll. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. There he goes. Touchdown! Now facing a 3rd and long.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. He gets it to the 38. It'll be 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Working their way.
Okay.
They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity. 7 is a lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.